afternoon, everybody, in the Double-A Texas League. Today, the finale of this 4-game series between the Frisco RoughRiders and the Amarillo Sod Poodles. Don't forget, tomorrow night we play the Midland Rockhounds for a 3-game series. And following in after that, Amarillo on the road. They take on 4 games at Frisco, beginning on Thursday night at 7:05. This series will wrap up on Sunday, July 14th. And don't forget, the next homestand will start on Tuesday night, July 16th, as the Amarillo Sod Poodles will greet the 3-game series against the visiting Springfield Cardinals. The series will wrap up on Thursday night, July 18th. Don't forget, Friday, July 19th through Monday, the 22nd, take on a 4-game series against the Northwest Arkansas Naturals in a 4-game set. And now, fans, get out your scorecard. Choose your starting lineups for Sunday afternoon baseball first for the visiting Frisco RoughRiders. Batting first, the second baseman, Yanni Hernandez. Batting second, the second baseman, Charles LeBlanc. Batting third, the third baseman, Josh Young. Batting fourth, the catcher, Nick Cufo. Batting fifth, the right fielder, Henry Ramos. Batting sixth in center field and cleanup, Julio Pablo Martinez. Pablo Martinez in center. Batting seventh is the cleanup batter, Steele Walker. Walker, the DH. Batting eighth is the left fielder, Bubba Thompson. Thompson in cleanup. Batting ninth, the shortstop, Josh Morgan, as he rounds out the batting order for Frisco today. Morgan in short. And taking the mound today for the RoughRiders, Brock Burke. Burke on the mound for the Frisco RoughRiders. And now here's the starting lineups of your Amarillo Sod Poodles. Leading off is Ivan Castillo. Castillo at second. Batting second is the first baseman, Jackson Whittaker. Whittaker at first. Batting third, the catcher, number 21, Luis Campusano. Campusano catching. Batting fourth, right fielder, Taylor Colway. Will bat fourth in the lineup today. Colway in the right field. Batting fifth, in fifth position, third baseman, Eric Heim. Heim at third. Batting sixth in center field, number 65, Chris Muriel. Muriel in center. Batting seventh is the left fielder, Lee Blum. Blum in left. Shortstop, Manoplo Cadufa. Cadufa in short. And batting ninth in center field, Dre Overstreet. Overstreet in center. Taking the mound today for the Amarillo Soddies, Jerry Keel. Keel on the mound for Amarillo. And that right there is your starting lineups. It's Sunday afternoon baseball here on the show. Today, we wrap up this 4-game series between the Frisco RoughRiders and the Amarillo Sod Poodles. It's baseball, it's the show, and it's coming up next. Jerry Keel is going to take the mound for the home squad here today. Height is 6'6", and weight 240 pounds, and age 26. As we get started with this one here today. And leading off for Sunday afternoon baseball, Yoni Hernandez.
The second
and
baseman,
we are set for
Yoni
baseball here
Hernandez.
this afternoon. First pitch on its way. And we are underway as a four-seam fastball will be in the zone for strike one. 4 o'clock on this Sunday afternoon. We wrap up the series here today.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
Don't forget, we are at Midland tomorrow night, as we will bring in a 3-game series at Midland and a 4-game series with the Frisco RoughRiders back home on Tuesday night, July 16th, taking on a 3-game set with the Springfield Cardinals. 90 degrees, overcast, gotta say, very hot in the afternoon, and gotta say, what a great way to spend the great outdoors and weekend baseball. Now the count now, 1 ball, 2 strikes, top of the first, and looking to even up a series today, and that's the first out of the inning, and Jerry Keel gets the first strikeout.
Second, the first baseman, number 12, Charles LeBlanc.
And now bring up Charles LeBlanc up here today, facing off Jerry Keel. And now the four-seam fastball, 90 miles an hour, called for strike one. Don't forget, Matt Vasgersian will be live on the air at Midland, and he will do 7 games as we do the away. Gotta say, 4-game series. And that's going to hit to the right fielder, and that's 2 away. Time now to give you the starting lineups for the RoughRiders here today, and gotta say, these boys are coming in to play this game, final game in the 4-game series. And gotta say, that right there, just good enough as we wrap up this 4th of July weekend. Change up, and now in the count, 0-1. Josh Young up to the plate now. 2 away in the inning, and nobody on. 0-1. And that's going to be fouled off for strike 2. So now to count 0-2. So we got overcast conditions. The sun is going to peek out just a few times. And gotta say, that right there, just a absolute great day. It's nice and warm, 90 degrees, so make sure that you guys are drinking lots of water. And 0-2. And that is strike 3 called, and that is the inning. A 1-2-3 inning. Bottom half of the first coming up, and no score. Leading off for the RoughRiders here on the mound today, Brock Burke. Burke was a ERA 7.43. And 11 walks and 14 strikeouts. Gotta say, he is ready to do this one this afternoon. And stepping in, Ivan
The
Castillo.
leadoff hitter this afternoon,
Castillo
the second
coming
baseman,
in.
Ivan
And today the Amarillo Sod Poodles look to even up a series, losing last night 5-0, a shutout finish. Frisco winning that ball game. Amarillo looking to even up the score and
no ball, 2 strikes.
Try to get going here to this afternoon. 0-2 the count now to Ivan Castillo. And line right to the third, hot corner right to first, 1 away. Time now to look at the starting lineups for the home squad here today, and got to say this afternoon we got guys that are in here to win and divide this series up with 2 wins and 2 losses apiece here this afternoon. Stepping in now, Jackson Whittaker as he takes a curveball. Now the count 1-0. It's a cloudy day today. Also shout outs, bottom half of the first inning. Fans from Frisco, Dallas, and Fort Worth, Texas.
That's ball 2.
Watching here today. Corpus Christi fans watching as well. Midland Rockhound fans watching on YouTube live here this Sunday afternoon. So fans might be getting ready for church in a little bit. And that is ball 3. And on deck now, Luis Campesano. I've got to say, what a way to start off the bottom half of the first inning for the good guys. And that is ball 4. And got to say, the tiebreaker is now at first.
Batting third.
And Amarillo looking to win this series finale here today. And now bring in Luis Campesano. Campesano looking to have the on-plate discipline here. That 4-seam fastball inside the zone for strike 1. So after today, we play 3 games at Midland. We will have 4 games at Frisco. So gotta say, we will be away for 7 games until Tuesday night, July 16th. Playing 3 games against Springfield and 4 against the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. 0-2. And that 4-seam fastball outside the zone. Now the count 1-2. One and two. And that's going to be down low in the dirt. And no advance made. And the runner will hold on at first. Two and two. And down low, the changeup. And now on deck, Taylor Colway. Colway coming in. Manager Philip Wellman. Inside the home bullpen. And you got Mr. Mikulik out there in the Frisco bullpen. And that Brock Burke will get his first strikeout of the game.
Batting fourth.
And that will be 2 away here in the bottom half of the first inning. Now bring in Taylor Colway. So Colway coming in. It's going to be high. And oh my goodness. And they're going to get ahead. And my goodness, look at that. That right there was a great play. And Amarillo gets on the board first. It's quickly down 1-0. And wow, look at that. What a great shot from the fans in the stands. And that one is going to be fouled off. And stepping in now, Eric Kime. I'm coming in this ball game looking for a series finale. Winning this one here today will be the perfect 2 of 2 even up series. And a cutter. Now the count now 0-2. Gotta say, we can't wait to join y'all back as we take on Springfield beginning on Tuesday, July 16th. So make sure you guys are here. Tickets on sale now for those games. And can't wait to see y'all here. And oh man, base hit. And the next runner will come across to score. And they are down 2-0. So Amarillo coming back on this Sunday afternoon.
Muriel.
Now bring up Chris Muriel. 2 runs come across to score here in the bottom half of the first inning. And that will be it. The final out comes into place. 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors. We go to the top of the second. Amarillo out in front, 2-0. Top of the second, set to go, and stepping
Leading
in,
off
Nick
for Frisco,
Cufo.
the catcher.
.167 average, his opposition, 333. Gotta say, today is going to be a great day here. And 4-seam fastball, we are underway, top half of the second. Gotta say, we're having a great day here. Overcast today. And that's going to be lined out to the left fielder, 1 away. Time to give you the defensive lineups for the home team here today. And patrolling in center field, Dre Overstreet. This guy can be a great lead on this game here today. And this is just one thing that we see in center fielders. They can catch balls like no tomorrow and pass the baton mentality and all that other stuff. What a great guy he is. 2 away now, as that one will be caught in foul grounds in the right, and that will be 2 away. And this could be another 1-2-3 inning for Frisco here this afternoon. And stepping in, Julio Pablo Martinez. Martinez coming in here. Gotta say, we're going to go into our shout-outs, and most likely we're going to see who's on here. And we're going to see who we got. Kevin's Cards, welcome. Good to see you tonight. And that one's going to be fouled off, and Frisco down in the hole. Now the count now 0-2. 0-2 delivery. And that one's going to be hit high into center field. Center fielder, Overstreet, makes the play, and that's the inning. Bottom half of the second coming up, Lee Blum. 7, 8, and 9 do hitters up for Amarillo coming up. Lee Bloom coming up now.
Lee Bloom.
And do want to thank you, Kevin Cards, for subscribing. I am going to add you as a moderator here today. So Lee Bloom coming. Now the count now 1-0. Down low in the cutter, 91 miles an hour, called for the ball. So 2 balls, no strikes. And Frisco and Amarillo wrapping this series up today. Amarillo heading for Midland tomorrow, 3 games. And we are gone for 7 until Tuesday night, July 16th. Gotta say, that right there, can't wait to see y'all. Super excited. Also, don't forget that here in downtown Amarillo, we got the best restaurant that makes the great Mexican food. And we call that place Taco Villa. So if you haven't heard of Taco Villa, make sure you look up the restaurant name. You can find it on Google. Because this restaurant will make your mouth just water like no tomorrow. Oh my goodness. You know, when you look at the foods, my dad always says, yuck, that's cat food. Yeah, he's just kidding. Now, Taco Villa, one of the best, great places for food. And even though on Crispy Taco Tuesday, you could get 3 tacos for just $4.99 at Taco Villa. And then they would love you like no tomorrow. They give you a whole handful of hot salsa. Am I just making y'all hungry in the live chat? And that's going to be line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, headed for 2. And he's going to coast into second base on a 1-out double.
Batting ninth, the center fielder.
I got to say, that right there was nicely clean right there. That was off the wall. And man, look at that play right there. That was awesome. And now stepping in, the center fielder, Dre Overstreet. Overstreet has the same name as Kyle Overstreet. Kyle Overstreet was moved up to AAA El Paso. And gotta say, he's making right now his debut for the El Paso Chihuahuas. And that curveball is going to be outside. Now the count 1-1. I guess San Antonio used to be a former Padres organization, now a AAA team to the Milwaukee Brewers. And you get San Antonio and El Paso. Those two teams know each other real well. They both know each other because back then, San Antonio was a AA team. El Paso was AAA. And then you go to San Diego. Am I from Amarillo? Pretty cool you're playing with the AAA team.
Now batting, the second baseman.
I will say I am not from Amarillo, but I know the Sod Poodles are pretty good in the San Diego Padres. I'm actually from the city of Midland, so I'm pretty much a Rockhounds fan and a Sod Poodles fan. Me and my dad moved up here to San Antonio. And yes, we do go to AAA baseball games. I even live broadcast these games here on the channel and stuff, so that's pretty good. Favorite MLB team? Let's say the like Major League Baseball team. I would have to go with the Oakland Athletics. 2-1. And that's going to be swinged and missed for the four-seam fastball. Now the count 2-2. Amarillo leading 2 runs here in the bottom half of the second inning, and hoping today's going to be a great day. And it is a great day. If they can win today, and that will do, the inning is over. So base runner at second will be stranded. We go to the top of the third, and the designated hitter, Steele Walker, comes up to bat.
Leading off for Frisco.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Steele Walker, coming up to bat now. Top of the third, ready to go, and gotta say the confidence is very well in Jerry Keel. Now four-seam fastball inside the zone. Now the count 0-1. I would say the area San Francisco is your favorite team. Wish you could go and watch some AAA games. So Oakland is your kind of favorite as well, right? And that's going to be high, popped up. And that will be hit to the hot corner guy. And he'll reach down and make the play. And that's out number 1.
Batting 8, the left fielder, number 1.
Now bring up the left fielder, Bubba Thompson, the 8-hole hitter for Frisco tonight. And he's going to face off Jerry Keel. So got to say, Keel, just one of the best players in the San Diego Padres organization here in AA Amarillo. Keel used to be for the San Antonio Missions back during the 2018 season, and that's going to be well hit. Oh my goodness. And he is going to miss a home run, and my goodness gracious. And that's going to be a coast in the third on a 1-out triple, and the center fielder, Dre Overstreet, going to get tagged with a error. So E8 on the play for missing that home run. Oh boy, that's going to be well hit. And a run comes across to score, and now they will chip away the deficit.
Now batting.
So you love watching both of them.
Yoni Hernandez.
That's pretty cool, man. And now bring up Yanni Hernandez. Hernandez coming up to plate, 0 for 1, strikeout in the first inning. So shout outs to Kevin's Cards. You gotta say the tying run up to first base now. Now the count now 1-1. So Amarillo getting a error as the center fielder misses the ball. He thought he had that ball. I was thinking he would. So Dre Overstreet getting tagged the E8 on that play. So gotta say that right there. Hopefully he could put that right behind him. And on deck now, Charles LeBlanc. I do apologize for mispronouncing his name and stuff. At first, 1 away. And that is ball 4. So got first and second now, and just switch channels to Oakland when the Giants aren't playing, so just getting destroyed. Wow. And I'll bring up Charles LeBlanc. 0 for 1, a fly out in the first inning. Tying run at second, go ahead run at first. And gotta say, that right there, 1. And they will tightrope out of danger on a 3-6-4 double play, and that will end the inning. So middle of 3, as Jackson Whittaker comes up for the Amarillo Sod Poodles, 2, 3, and 4 for the third inning. Now stepping in, Jackson Whittaker, walk in the first inning. And Amarillo is early being trailed. I gotta say, that right there is just something that you don't see every day. But that run comes across to score following that error in the last play of the inning. And that four-seam fastball will miss outside. Now the count 2-0. Thank you. You too, Kevin's Cards. We'll see you next time. Four-seam fastball. Now the count 2-1. 2-1. And that will miss ball 3. And on deck now, Luis Campusano. And Campusano coming up now and getting ready here. 3-1. And now miss ball 4. And gotta say, I bet that is the second walk of this game.
Catcher, Luis
And things just ain't going his way here tonight. Now bring in Luis Campusano, 0 for 1, strikeout in the first inning. But today's going to be a great day. We're going to think positive, and hoping that today is a great day that we're going to win this one here this afternoon. So Luis Campusano getting a ball and no strikes, so pretty good. Gotta say, you love a gameplay stream where there's no interruptions. We did fix the camera. We just got upgraded.
Ball 2.
And gotta say, that right there is a whole lot better. We had a lot of, things on the screen that you guys saw. And you thinking, what the heck is wrong with these cameras? We just had to put in a work order, and we got brand new cameras, like, no doubt. Cameras can easily get old and wore out after so many years of being used. So that right there, I gotta say, that just plain out of sight right there. So Luis Campusano gets 2 balls, 1 strike and counts. And that will be in there in the cutter. Now the count now evened up at 2-2. Downtown Amarillo in the distance. And that's going to be hit high. Center fielder has it. 1 away. So 1 away for Amarillo.
The right fielder, number 15.
Now bring up the right fielder, Taylor Colway. So Colway coming up now. Sod Poodles wearing their beautiful white jerseys, red numbers and blue letters. Red, white, and blue makes a perfect combination to support our great America heroes, such as our police, military, firefighters, military, Army, Navy, United States Army Reserves, everybody that serves a great military. We want to thank those for your valiant services to our country and also our president. So President Donald Trump and good old Mike Pence. Now the count now, 3 balls, 1 strike, and on deck now, Eric Heim. Heim on deck. I will say that in 2020 will be the end of President Trump's first term. I've got to say, let's hope the second term is coming for him. And that is ball 4. And time now is going to be called as here comes the pitching coach here. Gotta say, I don't think this pitching coach is going to have anything nice to say. He's going to tell Burke, hey, I want you to calm down, focus your mechanics, and don't let this thing bother you. If you got a problem, then I'll pull you from the game. It's that simple. Now stepping in, Eric Heim, 1 for 1, a single and an RBI, and I guess the pitching coach had to say something to Brock Burke. And gotta say, this guy today is struggling. I don't know if it's the heat doing him in, but I gotta say, some days in these summer months, we're in the month of July, and it's going to get really hot here in the panhandle of Texas. And that four-seam fastball, 95 miles an hour, called for strike 1, and now even up at 1-1. Bottom half of the third inning for the Amarillo Sod Poodles. They are 2-1, leading the Frisco RoughRiders here today. And that one's going to be swing and miss on a curveball. Now the count now 1 ball, 2 strikes. So today, Amarillo and Frisco playing each other. Medlin and Corpus Christi wrapping up their 4-game series after today. And now the count now on the four-seam fastball. Now count 2 balls, 2 strikes. And gotta say that right there, just a sign of beauty. And that one will be swinged and a miss. And that will be out number 2. And Burke is going to get his 4th strikeout.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Fred.
Now that'll bring up the designated hitter here today. The DH, Chris Muriel. Muriel could come and put the damage on. So gotta say that right there. Gonna be pretty well. But right now, Midland and Corpus Christi. Gonna go ahead and get you the scores for them.
That's ball 2.
And that'll be ball 2.
2-0.
So 14 balls, 8 strikes, 22 so far. So we'll say Brock Burke not being effective with pitch quality and strikes. Gotta say, losing command like badly. And that's gonna be line drive. And runner's gonna dig hard. And they're gonna try to get him, but it's too late. And my goodness, what a play right there. They get a run in across to score. And they tried to tag him out for the out at the plate, but he is safe across. And now Amarillo just coming in. And oh man, so high. Goodbye. Gone. And Amarillo, 3-run homer. And they are coming back. They want to win today. Santa Maria. That is my corn dogs on my sticks. Hey. That's not nice. Oh, hey, what do you serve? You serve a hot deal of corn dogs on a stick. You can either do it in a microwave or you could do it in the oven. So what a way to get in there. And Amarillo now coming back.
Number 89.
And that's going to bring up number 89, and that's going to be a line out, and that will be the inning. So, bottom of the 3rd, we had 4 runs come across to score. And we go to the top of the 4th for Frisco up to bat.
Leading off for Frisco,
Josh Young coming up now.
Josh Young.
I'm going to say here today, we've got the bottom half of the 3rd for Corpus Christi and Midland. Scoreless through almost 3, and that's going to be line drive. That's got to be trouble. And that right there is going to be a ground in the double.
Now batting, number 58.
So what a hit by Young. So Young just pounds that one in, and gotta say that right there is just pretty good. 4-seam fastball now in the count. 0-1 to Nick Cufo. Now Cufo coming. Now Corpus Christi in their ROSPA uniforms here today. And Midland in their Medessa. I will say I'm trying to think of their name. It's a really funny name that they use every Thursday at home. It's a big fly swatter. And I gotta see if I can see that on their jerseys, but I say it's pretty funny. And that's going to be high, popped up. And that's out number 1, following in the catcher. The catcher getting that one.
Now batting, the right fielder, Henry Ramos.
So that'll bring up Henry Ramos. 0 for 1, pop out in the second inning. And that's going to line foul. On the count 0-1. So Corpus Christi Raspas wearing their jerseys here today. And that's going to be in there, and they're going to pick him off at first, 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Julio Pablo Martinez.
So that'll bring up the center fielder, Julio Pablo Martinez, for the RoughRiders. First pitch, swing and a miss, and that fools him badly. Now the count 0-1. So good grief. These guys right here just getting absolutely fooled. Oh and 1. And that is going to be lined into left and fouled right into the audience. So I'm going to tell you what the name is. It's Matamoscas Medessa. And that four-seam fastball, and that comes to an inning. So Amarillo still holding on to a 5 differential lead here. Bottom of the 4th coming up. 6-1 to score. Dre Overstreet 0 for 1. A strikeout in the second inning. And now in the Frisco bullpen is Wes Benjamin warming up his pitches. And did he go around? Yes, he did, says the home plate umpire. Now the count now 0-1. So it's the Corpus Christi Raspas taking on the Matamoscas Medessa. Gotta say, they've got a weird nickname for this guy, for these teams here. I would say guys in this team. It's just so funny when you look at it. And that one nearly got him. Now the count 1 ball, 2 strikes. One and 2. And that's going to be fouled off. And that will protect him from getting eliminated. And now the count 1 ball, 2 strikes to Overstreet. So Kyle Overstreet. Now the count now 2 balls, 2 strikes. I will say I had a list here in my notebook. And that will load up the count at 3 and 2. And that will be strike 3 called, and that's 1 away. So 5th strikeout today.
The second baseman.
And gotta say, I'm gonna try to look for this. Aha, here we go. We'll say it right here. We got the guys. These guys have been called up to AAA El Paso Chihuahuas. We got Joey Lucchesi, Luis Patino, who was a former catcher, or correction, former pitcher for Amarillo. Matt Strom, Tirso Ornales, Brad Zuniga, Webster Rivas, Kyle Overstreet, and Matthew Batten. These guys were called up during the month of June. They got a promotion to AAA. I gotta say, to all those guys that have been called up to AAA, I want to make sure that you guys are safe. Be safe, make wise choices. And always remember to keep it rocking, even if you do get
Now
up
batting,
to
first baseman,
Major League Baseball. And that's the San Diego Padres. And I guess this time is up for this pitcher here. And he's going to be ejected out of this ball game. And gotta say, pitch change, not a good sign for this guy. He's just giving up way too many walks. And
Your
that right
attention,
there
please.
is going to bring in
now
Wes
pitching
Benjamin.
for Frisco,
6'3",
number
205 pounds,
Wes
26 is his
Benjamin.
age and his prospect. Gotta say, we are ready to see what goes on. And stepping in, Jackson Whittaker will take on the new pitcher for Frisco. Frisco coming in. And that's going to be a curveball. Swinged and a miss, and now the count now on 1. It's a cloudy day today, 90-degree temperatures. Fans coming out and enjoying this perfectly good hot summer day's ball game. And you've got to say, when it's cloudy like this, it gives you a break from the sun.
It's out, 1-1.
So got to say, if it's really hot, that could wear out a pitcher or a catcher or anybody out on the field. So just make sure you're drinking lots of water and staying hydrated. Also, Gatorade is your electrolytes. And that's going to be a two-seam fastball. Going to be swinged and missed by Jackson Whittaker. And now he's now in the hole. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that's going to be strike 3 called. And he's going to chase that one. That's the second out here. Bottom half of the 4th inning.
now batting, the catcher, Luis.
Now that's going to bring up the catcher, Luis Campusano. Campusano coming out. 0 for 2, strikeout, and a flyout as he takes a 4-seam fastball. Now in the count 0-1. Shout outs to give out. We also got some lucky fans that will be getting some good Taco Villa. Well, Taco Villa coupons. I will say it. I love those coupons you get. So,
Nope.
drum roll,
2
please.
balls, 1 strike.
And now we got your section 100, seats 1 through 4. You just earned a prize pack of Taco Villa coupons. Make sure you use those for Crispy Taco Tuesday. And gotta say, when you think about tacos, you just feel that stomach just grumbling. It says, I'm hungry. Feed me. Feed me, you stupid human. Feed me. I'm hungry. So anyway, just get down to your Taco Tuesday here at Taco Villa. And that right there will be really good. And uh-oh. Is that one gone? Nope. That's going to land foul at the very last moment. So my goodness gracious, that nearly had a 2-run home run right there. Base hit. And hey, they're getting into serious trouble, Frisco is. And man,
The right fielder,
what
number
a
15,
clean
Taylor
base hit.
Colway.
Now bring up Taylor Colway. 1 for 1, a triple, an RBI, 2 runs come across the score. I say, what a great way to just come in and try to even up a series here today. And that will miss a 4-seam fastball. Now the count 2-0. So tell me something. Tell me something good. Are you guys enjoying today's game? Because I think I am. This is entertaining for all of us. 4-seam fastball now in the count. 2 balls, 1 strike. And on deck. Now somebody's coming on deck. Don't know who they are just yet. But now Taylor Colway in the box. 4-seam fastball now in the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Now the count 2-2. And that will miss in the curveball. And on deck now, Eric Heim. So Heim coming in. Just revealed to him he's coming on deck. And he'd be on deck if bases are loaded. And he's going to be up to bat next. And I'm going to say, wish granted. And Frisco getting in serious trouble.
Baseman, Eric Heim.
Now bring in Eric Heim. So Heim coming in, and he looked like he's going to get a grand slam here today. So this is going to be a great day if they could come across here and deliver something that would make this crowd go crazy. Just mind-blowing. And now the count is a two-seam fastball. Now count 0-2. Hopefully Eric Heim can hit it out of here. Did he go? And that will be the inning right there. So they will strand the bases loaded. Top of the fifth coming up. And the designated hitter, Steele Walker, up to bat next. Top of the fifth, and leading off for Frisco, the designated hitter, Steele Walker. 6-1 our score, top of the fifth. And that's going to be lined out, and the right fielder will get that one away. We're going to see a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings today for Frisco.
Thompson.
I say, hope you guys are enjoying what is left of this homestand. And stepping in, Bubba Thompson. He reached an error in the third inning. And that's going to be fouled off in the left. And Ball Boy's going to get that one. And he's going to pass that to a fan. Very nice of him to do that. 0-1. And that's going to be swinged and a miss for strike two. And now to count 0-2. 0-2 delivery. And that's going to be well hit. And that's going to be danger it is. And they're going to chase it. And oh man. He's going to come across to score. And Frisco getting in
now
there.
Batting.
And I gotta say, that's a inside the park home run. This guy was just running. Just look at him. So he got in across the score. And they're gonna chip away the deficit now. So the fans are starting to booing at this Jerry Keel guy, and stepping in. 1-for-1, single RBI. And I think he needs to make amends meet. Like, seriously. Make amends meet. And make sure to hold on to the lead and to prevail and get the win. That's what Amarillo needs to do here today. Fouled off, and now the count now, a four-seam fastball, 1-2. Frisco is down at least 4 runs here in this one. And that is strike 3 called, and that's out number 2. So Keel gets the 4th strikeout, and
now batting.
That's the fans that are just
Yoni
clapping
Hernandez.
about that one. So hopefully they could get out of this inning and put more runs on the board for Amarillo. Yanni Hernandez 0-for-1, a walk in the 3rd inning. Gotta say, this right here is going to be the series finale in this 4 games. Going to have a series that gets tied. And hopefully the confidence in Jerry Keel just comes in and says, you know what? I'm going to pound that strike zone with all I got. 4-seam fastball now the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Frisco. Down to their final strike here in the top of the 5th. And that's strike 3 called, and that gets him out looking, and that's the side retired. 1 run, 1 hit. No errors. Amarillo up top, 6-2. Bottom of the 5th coming up with Chris Muriel. Chris Muriel comes in, and
leading it off,
right-handed pitcher Gene Casanova will be warming up in the Frisco bullpen. And that will be down low with the 4-seam fastball will miss outside. At the count, 1 ball, no strikes. Other shout-outs to give Taco Villa. I gotta say, we gotta give some Taco Villa coupons out to some lucky fans. And we got the whole section to give them out. We got section 100. Oh my gracious. So the whole roll of 100 will get Taco Villa coupons. And if you love that place like I do, let me tell you, it's going to be really good.
Now batting.
Gotta say, you look at Brock Burke, and he is just not happy that he had a bad day here today. Gave up 5 hits and gave up 6 runs and struck out only 5. Lee Bloom, 1 for 2, and surprisingly, 3-run home run in the 3rd inning. So hoping he's going to get another one here to drive. And that's going to be well hit. Chasing after it, the left fielder. And now that will be in there for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, number 89.
Now that'll bring up number 89, Manolo Capufa. Capufa coming up, 1 for 2, double in the 2nd. And that's going to be a curveball. Now in the count, 1-0. 6-2 our score here on this Sunday afternoon. Here at home. And that's going to be well hit. Left fielder getting his eyes on it. And that's out number 3. The inning is over. Top of the 6th coming up for Charles LeBlanc. And the RoughRiders coming up to bat next. Stepping in, Charles LeBlanc, 0 for 2,
Frisco.
fly out and ground out here.
Number 12, Charles LeBlanc.
Gotta say, this is going to be the perfect time for Jerry Keel to come out and get going here. Going to be a line drive right in the right, and he's aboard with a base hit.
Third baseman, Josh Young.
Now bring up Josh Young, the 3rd baseman. And oh boy. Nailed for 2. And that's a 3-6-4 double play. Man. Wow. Holy Toledo. 0 for 2, a fly out, pop out. Nick Cufo up to the plate now. After a costly decision, a double play coming in, and 2 sacrifices already made to the top of the 6th inning. And that's going to be fouled off for strike 1. Great crowd here this afternoon. And a 6-2 contest, top of the 6th. I say we're progressing through this day quickly, and through this remainder of the homestand, we've got about 4 more innings of play here, or 3. And that's going to be well hit, but the center fielder will make the catch, and Overstreet will make that play. Now in the top half of the 6th. 9-1 and 2 hitters scheduled for the bottom half of the 6th inning. Stepping in, Dre Overstreet, 0 for 2, 2 strikeouts.
Dre Overstreet.
So Overstreet coming in. And that's going to miss outside for a curveball. And now the count 1-0. Bottom half of the sixth, 6-2 our score here this afternoon. And that curveball is going to miss. And now the count 1-1. So looking to do more damage here. And that curveball is going to be swinged and a miss. And the count now 1-2. Got a lot of fans here today and cheering on the Amarillo Sod Poodles.
I got the count 2-2.
As tonight they're going to try to get this series under a tied series. Four-seam fastball on deck now for Amarillo, Ivan Castillo. Castillo coming in. Going to be a base. Oh man, he's going to miss it. And holy Santa Marias. Can't believe he got fooled by that one. Look at this last play right here. It's like, I got it. Oh no, I missed it. Oh, my goodness gracious. That right there, just a absolute beauty. Nice shot from our camera guy. Shout outs to y'all. Four-seam fastball and on now in the box. Ivan Castillo, 0 for 2, walk in the fourth. Gotta say, glad to be with you guys here this evening. Now the count now 1 ball, 1 strike. Bottom of the sixth with a base runner at second.
1 ball.
And I gotta say, a double is better than nothing. So 1-2. That's gonna be fouled off. In play of it, the first baseman, out number 1. Now on deck, now coming into the play, Jackson Whittaker, 0 for 1, 2 walks, 2 runs. Here today in the contest. And that four-seam fastball will miss outside. Now the count 1-0. One-0 delivery. And that's going to be well hit. And that's going to be a tag up. And he's going to make it in and 90 feet away. And he's going to get ready to score in this one.
Catcher, Luis.
Now bring up the catcher, Luis Campusano. 1 for 3, single in the fourth. The fourth inning. And well hit. And a run comes across to score, and that will be grounded into a ground rule double.
15, Taylor Colway.
Now bring in Taylor Colway. 1 for 1 triple, RBI 2 runs here today. So what a great day here this afternoon. Thank you guys for coming out to this game and enjoying this game as much as you can before we leave for Midland tomorrow. And that will do. The inning is over. Another shot from our catcher, Luis Campusano. And he's going to score that run.
For Frisco, the right fielder.
And we got the top of the seventh is stepping in, Henry Ramos. And Ramos going to get a base hit. Yeah, they still trail well behind. That'll be a ground inside double and no outs.
Now batting, the center fielder, Julio Pablo Martinez.
And now bring up the center fielder, Julio Pablo Martinez. And that's the first out. So 1 away with a base runner in second.
The designated hitter,
Now bring up the DH,
Walker.
Deal Walker, and also cleanup hitter here tonight for Frisco. 0 for 2, a pop out and line out here tonight. I gotta say, Frisco is down to their final, gotta say, 8 outs. 8 outs left before this homestand is finished.
Ball, that's out.
Now the count now 2 balls, no strikes. We gotta say, Taco Villa, we got some more coupons to give out.
That's ball 3.
And if we could get 8 runs to come across to score, we give you 8 coupons for your whole family. Your kids could take some, everybody could take some. We got 8 of them. And they're going to be really good. And that's going to be trouble, it is. And the corners are loaded up with 1 away here.
The left fielder, number 1, Bubba Thompson.
Now bring up Bubba Thompson up to the plate now. Now the count 1 for 2, solo home run in the 5th inning for Thompson. And we are coming close to the end of this game here this afternoon. Changeup. And that will even up the count at 1-1. 7-2 the score here this afternoon. Amarillo coming in. Matamoscas and Raspas. Just, my goodness, that one's going to be hit high. And that's going to be the catch, and the sacrifice fly is going to come across to score. And Frisco coming in and chipping the deficit little bit by little bit.
Josh Morgan.
Gotta say, Midland is up in the top half of the 6th inning with 1-0 and scoreless. They got bases loaded with 2 outs. And they look like they could do a damage that we haven't even seen before. Holy Toledo. And that's going to be the final out of the inning for them. They are stranded, the bases loaded. And they will head to the, I guess, bottom half of the 6th inning. And pretty much they're already there as of right now. And that is strike 3 called, and that's the top of the 7th.
Please join us for the traditional
Bottom half of the 7th
stretch.
coming up here. The Sod Poodles out in front, 7-3. Stepping in now, Eric Kime, 1 for 3, a single and an
The
RBI.
third baseman, Eric.
Gene Casanova and Joe Barlow warming up in the bullpen for Frisco here this afternoon. And that's going to be in there for strike 1. The righties that I told you about warming up now as we speak here today. Now the count now 0-2. Bottom half of the 7th, 7-3 the score. And that's going to be high popped up, chasing after it center fielder. And that will make the play. And Pablo Martinez going to get that one.
Fred Muriel.
And now bring up Chris Muriel, 1 for 3, single RBI and run. I say that right there, pretty well done. And that's going to be fouled off. Now the count 0-1. Oh, and 1, here it is. And that's going to be a curveball, swinged and a miss. Now the count now 0-2. Join us for a live stream in Midland, Texas tomorrow night as we take on the Rockhounds 3-game series. And we begin 7:05 tomorrow night, Monday. And that's strike 3 called, and that's 2 away. So the Rockhounds leading Corpus Christi 1-0. Now bring up Lee Bloom versing off West Benjamin. Now 50 pitches so far. It's going to be hit to the third baseman, and the hot corner will pick him off at first. 1 away. Or 3 away. I'm getting you confused. That's okay. Top of the 8th with Hernandez coming up to bat.
Leading off for Frisco,
Yanni Hernandez 0 for 2, a walk in the third inning. Gotta say, Jerry Keel just on the attack today, and that's going to be well hit. And that's going to be inside. And he hit that one hard, and that'll be a double.
The first base.
I've been seeing a lot of doubles from the RoughRiders. And now bring up Charles LeBlanc. Gotta say, that right there is pretty neat, if I do say so myself. And that one's gonna get hit. Hit. And oh my goodness. And that right there is going to put runners at second and third, and they got something cooking.
Josh.
So good grief. That one nearly would have been out number 1. Instead, it's going to get down. And a run will come across to score, and they slowly but surely continue to chip the deficit. And now striding in, Nick Cufo, 0 for 3, line out in the 6th inning. And it looks like Jerry Keel may be getting ready to get out of this ball game if he can't focus and try to put the objective at hand here. That right there is just going to get real dangerous. And that's going to be hit hard, but fouled off. And tying run now up to the plate. And that's going to get away, but not too far. Attendance today, 9,999 fans. So that's a quadruple 9 right there. Haven't seen that before. Go crazy. So what a way to end a weekend. Good grief. So now we're going to have a meeting on the mound, and this will do it for our starting pitcher here today. What a great performance, a job well done, and Jerry Keel is going to have a great day if he could get the preservative win. Tip his cap, and fans are just going to say, hey, he did a great job today.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Michel Baez coming in relief and hoping that they will get outs and they will hopefully continue to hold this lead. And that's what Amarillo needs to do. They need to get in and hopefully just continue to do what they're doing. And count 2-2. Now two-seam fastball. And now load up the count at 3-2. And on deck, Henry Ramos. So Ramos coming up. 3-2. And that's going to be fouled off. Now the count still remains full. 3-2. And that's going to be another fouled off ball. (3-2). And that will miss. Ball 4. And bases become loaded now.
The right fielder.
There's still nobody out. Top of the 8th. And Henry Ramos 1 for 3 double. And good grief, guys. This is starting to turn ugly. Well, possibly it could get ugly. Four-seam fastball, now in the count 0-2. Hopefully Frisco. Well, I'm going to say hopefully Amarillo is going to tightrope out of danger. And that's going to be hit high. And that will go foul. So good grief. Glad that did. Because that would have been some runs coming in across the score, and that's going to be popped up. Catcher has it. 1 away. With 2 outs. Bases still remain loaded, and Amarillo still in trouble here.
Julio Pablo Martinez.
Bring up the center fielder. Julio Pablo Martinez 0 for 3 ground out in the 7th. First pitch. And the slider gets in 0-1. Down 6 strikes. Getting out of this inning unscathed. Hopefully that will come. And a four-seam fastball. Now in the count 0-2. Pray to goodness gracious, please let us get out of this inning unscathed. And strike 3 called. He goes down chasing. 2 away. So Baez gets his strikeout.
Now batting, designated hitter, Steele Walker.
Now bring up the DH, Steele Walker. It's a four-seam fastball at the knees for strike 1. 97 miles an hour on that radar gun. Steele Walker was a 1 for 3. Four-seam fastball, 96 miles an hour, called for a ball. Now 1-1. Cufo at first, Jung at second, LeBlanc at third with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and gotta say this is starting to look good now. They're down 1 strike away. And hopefully they're going to get out of this. They're going to work and tightrope out of danger. And that's going to be hit high. And oh my goodness. Play cat and mouse, and that will tightrope them out of danger. They will strand the bases loaded. Bottom half of the 8th coming up. And Malupo Kadufa coming up.
Your attention, please.
Frisco pitcher
Frisco,
Joe Barlow will come out now
64,
and pitch in relief.
Joe Barlow.
And I gotta say, guys, my heart rate was just pounding when the bases were loaded. I was like, oh man, this ain't good for us here. But good grief, that was scary. 12-inch curve, and now the count 0-1. Bottom half of the 8th. And both teams are down to 3 outs apiece. So gotta say that right there is pretty good. Rockhounds are in the top of the 8th inning against Corpus Christi. And gotta say 1-0 the score. So they're holding up. Takes me back to 2017 when the Midland Rockhounds won against the Tulsa Drillers in a final score of 1-0. So pretty much that 1 run held up in order for Midland to get preserve the win. And gotta say that right there just fascinating when you go back to the year 2017 and see something like that happen. Everybody in the Texas League watched that event unfolding. And that misses ball 4. A two-seam fastball will immediately walk the first man he faces out of the bullpen. Yes, these two guys, Sod Poodles and Frisco, know each other, so good news. They are best friends. They may have seen each other. Now stepping in, Dre Overstreet. Overstreet coming in. I think they've known each other from the time the Padres organization was at San Antonio and stuff. And every time we talk about San Antonio on live streams, it just takes me back to the time that Amarillo didn't have a baseball team, but San Antonio had a AA team. And now David Elmore, back in 2017, made the decision to bring AAA to San Antonio and to move Amarillo, move the Padres organization to Amarillo, Texas.
The second baseman, Ivan Castillo.
So San Antonio brought the AAA team from Colorado to San Antonio. So Colorado Springs Pacific Coast League relocated to San Antonio. Padres organization moved from San Antonio to Amarillo. And in order for the Sod Poodles to get a team and for Amarillo, Texas to have baseball again. So gotta say, what a nice way to give a team. This was a absolute Christmas present. And David Elmore made that decision back on June 21st, 2017. In regards, says that San Antonio will be moved up to the AAA Pacific Coast League, while Amarillo will get a baseball team, and the Padres organization will move from San Antonio to Amarillo, and they will compete in the 2019 baseball season, their first ever season. They'll become the new
first baseman,
baseball team called the Amarillo Sod Poodles. I'll bring up Jackson Whittaker, 0 for 2, 2 walks, 2 runs. And you got 2 base runners on. Bottom half of the 8th, 1 away. And that 4-seam fastball will be inside the zone for strike 1. So still the top of the 8th, and Midland just scores a run. Now the count for them 2-0 against Corpus Christi. 4-seam fastball, now in the count 0-2. Now they reload the bases, and they got Kevin Merrill. Kevin Merrill coming in. One and 2. And on the plate, 3-6-4 double play, and that will get him out of the inning. We head to the top of the 9th, and Amarillo out in front, 7-4. Top of the 9th set to go, and stepping in the 8-hole hitter, Bubba Thompson. 1 for 2, solo home run in the 5th inning.
Thompson.
And looking to preserve the W here today. And did he go around? No, he didn't. No, he did not. 1-1. And that right there, throw him out at first, and that's 1 away.
The bat.
The fans are cheering like no tomorrow. That's a great sign.
Morgan.
We got to get the fandom going. And now the four-seam fastball, 96 miles an hour, called for strike one. Frisco down to the final 2 outs here in the top of the ninth. And right now in the box, shortstop Josh Morgan. Versing off Michel Baez. Baez coming in. Gotta say, that right there is going to be pretty good. 0-2. And that strike 3 2 away. The second strikeout to Baez.
Now batting, second baseman, Yoni Hernandez.
So that'll bring up Yoni Hernandez. So this is the final out. 1 for 3, a double and a run. And a four-seam fastball will miss outside 1-0. Or 0-1. So correction on that. So what a way to end the series. And that swing and a miss, and now they're down against it. Their final strike this afternoon. Fans are coming now. And they're on their feet. Oh, here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and fans, this will do it. This series has been tied. 7-4, today's outcome. Amarillo comes back and takes this game, and they will split series against Frisco. So what a way. Jerry Keel is going to get the win on the mound today, and glad he does, because he well deserves it. I want to thank everybody and our proud sponsor, Taco Villa. And guys, if you just enter out, we're going to give everybody 7 runs for Taco Tuesday. So get your coupons as you exit the gate here today. So what a way to end the game.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 7 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the RoughRiders, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
And what a way to preserve a W here in the last of this 4-game homestand. Guys, I will say it, we want to thank everybody that came out to this game, and they spent this weekend here at home with us. So what a great way to come home and continue to make this team a whole lot better and a whole lot happier here as well. Well, the Sod Poodles have a 2-hour road trip. They will travel to Midland. And gotta say, Midland's got a long road trip. They gotta come back all the way from Corpus Christi. So, good grief. And Corpus Christi will take on Frisco. Well, Midland will take on Amarillo. And then, yes. Well, for all of us here today, let's go over your runs, hits, and errors. First for Amarillo, winning this one. 7 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. For Frisco, 4 runs, 9 hits, no errors. Taylor Colway, 1 for 2 with 3 bases and RBIs. Winner on the mound goes to Jerry Keel. And taking the save today, Michelle Baez. Brock Burke getting the loss for Frisco here this afternoon. Well, guys, I will say we will see you on Tuesday, July 16th, as we bring up our next homestand, the Springfield Cardinals and the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. So anyway, and if you'd like to follow us, you can follow us to Midland, because we're going to have a great time playing the Rockhounds. So anyway, well, this has been a presentation of MLB The Show, and for more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. Final score, Amarillo 7, Frisco 4. Have a great afternoon, guys. We'll see you soon.